You wanna know what's the story? Paul and Laurie can tell you what's been going on. How to get E. coli from licking bum. They'll cover conspiracies and aliens. Tell you about pissy floors, popping spots and one bombs. Getting told off for shagging your mum. Combining a scouser and a girl from Birmingham. You can tune in, hear what they have to say. It might be smoking weed, might be some weird role play. You can catch a new upload every Monday. So prepare to laugh till you cry and your belly aches. Yeah, you wanna know what's the story? Paul and Laurie. Paul and Laurie.
Hi.
We're all of a kerfuffle tonight.
Oh, so bad. I've got no lashes on. That means...
And everything looks different to her and she's flipping. She's freaking out.
Just want to say, lads, this is what women look like with no eyelashes.
It's not good, is it?
Just bringing it to you from the streets.
I think it looks out. I don't think it's as massive of a difference as you think it is.
It fucking is. People are going to me, are you okay? You don't look well. And I'm like,
You've still got eyelashes though. It's not like my eyebrows.
little tiny ones.
Yeah.
Little mouse.
No, it doesn't look
eyelashes.
like. I get what you're saying, but like, oh look at my hands. Don't. Oh my God, my hands are so
Fucking hell. Got the Yatty Jakes there, ain't you?
I know it's because the fucking. You know what? It's from still from that boxing. My hands are battered.
It's all that DMT you've been having.
I didn't have no DMT since last week.
All that microdosing of LSD you keep doing.
Mate, that's belted that LSD microdose. I'm not that's what you
I
said.
know, he's wrote lists and everything.
I've been so productive, you know. Like
Yeah.
genuinely, I've designed my own t-shirts. I've set up like 3 businesses.
Should we just check that people can hear us? Can everyone hear us? Because I don't want to go through all this again.
Yeah, no, I think I restarted everything. I always restart everything now
Oh, do
before,
you?
yeah, as
Oh,
a
well done.
precaution.
So sorry, carry on.
Yeah, we've started a new business, haven't we?
Yes, we have.
Yeah, I've had a to-do list. Been getting things done, mate.
I know.
Been getting your shit done and everything.
He's done a podcast schedule
I've done a little calendar.
and shared it with me
I know.
and told me
Figured
where
that
I've
out.
got to be,
Been
what I've got
right
to bring
on it.
to the table. Oh, should we have a say hello to Twitch first?
Hello,
Hi,
Twitch.
We never say hello to Twitch. How
Hiya,
many's
Twitch.
in? Oh, we
Yeah,
got
you can see it on there.
49. Oh, no,
15 on
it's that.
Twitch.
Where does it say that? Oh, yeah. Hi, Twitch.
Thank you for tuning in on Switchies. Sorry we can't get too involved because the Twitch chat is very far away.
I know.
Sorry, we're gonna fix that. I think at some point.
Yeah.
Full disclosure, I can't remember the login details. So
Hello to YouTube chat.
what are you microdosing? I'm microdosing LSD. Only like 10 milligrams twice, once every 2 days.
See, that freaks me out.
Why? It's good. It doesn't like make you trip on it. Just makes you like feel good and focused
Does it?
and sharp.
I think I need that because my head's fell off today.
Do you know what? It's weird. It's like, and this might be a bad thing, but I think it's like CBD, right? It's like people say, does it help you? And I think it does. Might be placebo, I don't know. But it's one of them things you don't notice how much it helps you until you forget to have it. And you go, oh, fucking hell, that's what I used to feel like.
Yeah, that's what. But then I think, is that just coincidence? Like,
No, because it's like with the CBD, it's like inflammation and that, do you know what I mean?
Oh, is
So
it?
like, for me anyway, you feel that sore and achy. I mean, I'm sore now anyway, but that's because I've smashed the gym, but
smashed it.
smashed the gym,
Smash
like,
the
been
gym,
doing
right.
fucking big old leg days and that.
You look muscly in that top. I mean, you are muscly, aren't you?
I
Now?
am very muscly, yeah.
But you look extra muscly.
Thank you.
I don't think I've ever seen you wear that top.
Hello. What
Is that crocodile?
Tomorrow, I think so. Yeah.
Crocodile.
Oh, before we fucking tail off onto a mad one, on the subject of CBD, shout out to this week's sponsor yet again,
Orange County CBD. Unison then.
CBD.
We didn't
Get
plan
on them
that.
it's at orange.county.cbd on Instagram. orangecounty-cbd.com. Get on them for all your CBD needs. Use code JOKER25, JKR25 for 25% discount. Plus, you give us a little bit of support at the pod because we're saving up for a little studio, aren't we? We are.
I mean, we spoke about it on every single podcast.
I know. We're
We're
excited.
still here.
Yeah, but it's fucking
Takes time, doesn't it? Takes
we
time.
spoke about it on the last podcast.
No, we have
And this
spoke
one?
about it loads.
No,
That's
but we only
okay.
really thought about it last week.
We've got to ask the universe, haven't we?
We're putting it out there and praying for abundance.
Yeah.
So Laurie has had a bad day, haven't you? Well, not a bad day.
I haven't had a bad day.
But you've had a bad event. You've had a bad person in your life. Had a bad energy. Speaking of putting it out there.
Yeah, see, I never felt bad from it though.
No, I know. Yeah, I think that's good about you. But like,
Honestly, and I'm not
done
just.
my head in.
I'm genuinely not just saying that. So basically, I don't know whether any of you know, but I hate to talk about it because.
Don't want to talk about it.
No, I do. But I hate to give it attention, but I'm going to talk about it.
Yeah, just don't give her name out. She doesn't deserve it.
No. So I just got loads of shit, didn't I? Just got loads of random shitty comments off some random woman that I've never met before, calling me a cunt and that.
But what done my head is she's commented on a picture of her daughter.
Yeah.
Audible comment on a picture of a beautiful
saying,
4-year-old daughter.
Try some fillers, you cunt, or something like that.
What kind of a psychopath?
And then messaged me. So then commented on multiple pictures, calling me hideous and blah blah blah, and then proceeded to message me, call me a cunt, in response to the hot water, me sharing the hot water that they're back open and stuff. So calling me a cunt.
Maybe she has got some major issues.
And then as the plot thickens, so then I thought, because it's quite interesting, and when I get things like that, I don't really get upset by it. Do you know what I mean? Because it's just a load of bollocks. So it's just sad people. But I always find it very weirdly fascinating. Like we spoke about this before, but me and you, won't we? Like how people, like it fascinates us how people, why people do that.
Yeah,
And it's like I want to dissect.
You can't be that angry at you.
Like I want to dissect their life to see where that's come from, and that's the fascination with it. Do you know what I mean? So Rob Thomas,
shout out Rob,
shout out
shout out Big Bobby T on the fucking lookout.
He's mine and Paul's friend. He Googled her, looked for her on Facebook, found her on Facebook, then Googled her and found a newspaper article of her saying that mum of 3, beats breast cancer, and then like was pregnant while she had cancer or whatever, or like, and it was her. And I thought, what kind of a sad human being beats cancer, right? And then speaks to people like that.
Very
for
angry.
No reason. It's
I sent her a
fucking
very
weird.
angry message.
You didn't you?
And then blocked her. She'll do it, Ed. Fuck you, Candace.
So yeah, I just think so I put the screenshots on my story. I've done it a couple of times if anybody sort of, not everyone, but if I ever get any shit, I always like to out it on my story and have a bit of a joke about it. Because I just think to myself, they get away with too much shit.
This is the thing, she was a mad one because she was using her own name and that. I get a lot of.
And she's a real. People was like, nah, she must be a fake
person.
account. She's a real person because her Facebook is active. And then get on this, right? Some girl has requested her, right? This is the lengths people have gone to try and dig on this woman. People have gone mad. Some woman sent me where she works.
Fucking hell.
And said, I'm going to send an email to the managing director.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, and then another girl friended her, followed her, and then she was she's got a slimming page, like an Insta account attached to her personal account. And so it's definitely a real person because she's active on it. And then she sent me a screenshot of a post that she put on her Slimming World account saying about how you should block out negative people's comments and not let people who judge you affect your life.
Fucking hell. It's always the way though.
Oh,
you get like cunts fucking saying something audible, and you
It's
go on.
mad.
It's just like be positive, guys, and all this on the fucking profiles.
It's mad.
I know that Katie Price is doing it like a
Well, she gets
petition
the
for
work.
it now,
That I
hasn't
was
she?
just going to say about Katie.
Have you
Actually,
seen
it's
the
weird that
petition
you
she's
said-
done?
Yeah,
The track and
signed it.
troll thing?
Yeah, signed it. She gets the worst, and you know, like I'll read her comments, and it just makes my blood boil.
Because I follow a fella Carl, and he gets loads of shit now,
Yeah, I know.
and he just put a picture of his new dog, just a puppy picture, and I was like, oh, that's a cute dog. So I commented like heart or whatever, and I just seen this other comment saying, try not to kill this one, and I was like, what the fuck's that about? And then there was other people commenting, and he was like, I've never killed a dog in my life. What are you talking about? And he answers them all, so he's fucking must take his whole day.
It's like they were saying that because one of their dogs died, didn't they? Puppy.
Oh, was that what it was?
Yeah, it's just people just.
And they're all saying that they killed him.
Yeah, but it's mad because what was really I don't remember whether this is the right word to use. I was going to say it's nice, but as in like people who follow me because I put that up on my story, like. Everyone was just like, wah, I was wondering how many messages
I
you
remember
got.
the first time it ever happened to me. I always remember it. This fella on my Facebook page. I think I had about 8,000 followers at the time. Like a couple of videos had gone mad, and everything was positive. It was sound. And then one fella messaged saying, "I know what you're doing. You're fooling everyone else, but you don't fool me. You're not funny at all." And then next he messaged again saying, he called me a cunt. And I was like, fucking hell. So his name was Michael, right? So I screenshotted it and put it on my Facebook page, and he got loads of shit. And like, then he messaged again saying, fucking, I'm to delete my Facebook page now, thank you, and all this shit for that. And I was like, well, it's your fault. But then I thought, I deleted the post because I thought, be one of them where I'll fucking do that and then he'll top himself, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then I'm like, oh, now I feel bad because you've been a cunt.
The thing is,
But like, it is what they deserve, because it's just a taste of their own medicine, but worse. But like, it's called doxing, isn't it, or something?
Yeah, well, when I put it on my story, I never called her a cunt or slagged her off. I just put it out there. Like, I was very careful with my words, because I thought if I start being like saying horrible things to her, then I'm just the same as her, and do you know what I mean? So I just basically just chose my words very carefully.
Yeah.
And then she messaged me, and I sent her a message back saying, sending you lots of love and light, and a saying a mind or something.
I do
like
agree that there should be some kind of fucking. It's these cunts with an anonymous profile. Like, the worst I've ever seen who gets it is Darren Till.
Really?
Oh, mate. So people.
You wouldn't think that, would you?
Well, because he's got worldwide fans, and they're all like fight fans, and they're all fucking testosterone fueled fucking 20-year-old fucking knobheads.
Yeah.
It makes people say horrible shit about his kids and everything, like specifically about his kids to him, and like threatening his kids, and just and he does what you did, he screenshots and posts them, do you know what I mean? And it's a bit tongue in cheek, but it's got to affect you at some point, do you know what I mean? You're getting that all the time, and like they should. I do kind of agree to an extent that if you want an Instagram profile, you should have to it should have to be you.
Definitely.
I mean, it's still not going to stop people, as you've seen, because she was there and she's still a fucking arsehole, but
yeah, it's mad though, isn't it?
Yeah,
mad.
Some accountability in it.
So yeah, like, I mean, little, like, obviously I'm very I don't let things like that affect me. I never really have, like, but obviously I've never really had it to this extent since being with you. But do you know what I mean? Like, but it doesn't really bother me. But a little psycho part, like little tiny corner of me, wants to go and find her address and slash her throat. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm the same. I
try
and it's all. I know. I'm like, I'm all like, oh no, just fucking let it slide, be the bigger person. But then you're like, it happened to me the other day. I fucking just going through my message requests and they were all like nice. Or, and then there was one woman saying, absolute joke that last night. You didn't even pick on the crowd. And then said, no one wants to hear about the material that I've done. Which I don't want to ruin. No one wants to hear about that. Absolutely shit.
What was that on the comment?
That was a private message, like a DM, like in my message requests.
What, on Instagram?
Yeah, and I was just like, I was about to answer it, and I thought, why the fuck are you bothering answering this?
I know.
Because some people are just never happy. Do you know what I mean?
Mad, isn't it?
And the thing was, I knew, because like it was a response to a story that Freddie had posted, because I proper smashed the gig, so I knew I'd smashed the gig. Like,
yeah, so you don't need.
It was a particularly good gig.
Sorry, I'm doing this because I've got shampoo in my ear.
Sexy.
I haven't even got big ears. I don't know how it's got in there.
We were talking about that the other day. I'm terrible for that.
I haven't drank any wine. This is
Nice,
terrible.
you know.
This is terrible. This is we've had this before, haven't we?
Tippy. I'm really bad for like. See if you get because if you're watching this now and your phones are in earshot, I want to test this out, right? I do this all the time, me. So I get bad waxy ears, right? So we do this. We spoke about this before, but I rub my ear like that loads when it's like blocked up because I can't work, and then I do it that much that like I get a little friction burn on my ear, don't I? And it like scabs up. So I get a little scab on my ear, right? And I was talking about that, and then you know, because like I stick like little fucking hairpins down my ear and stuff, don't I? To like scoop the wax out.
I do it as well for you.
I don't know. This is one of the things I don't like you to do though, because it doesn't feel safe when someone else does it. Because you can't.
Do like it?
No, not inside my ear.
You do.
I don't.
You do.
I don't. You make me let you do it, but I'm never comfortable.
Do you know what I'm really getting annoyed about lately? Right, I've got a real bad habit. Like probably some of you know, but I've got a really bad habit of just when people are talking to me, just staring at the blackheads on the nose. And Paul's are like going at the moment. It's pissing me off. Like it's annoying me.
What do you mean? So you're staring at the blackheads that aren't there?
Well, I'm just looking for them, and they're just not as juicy as they used to be, because I've spent 2 years getting them bad boys out, and now we've come into the point where it's working, and now
your work is done.
I feel a loss. There's a loss
You've done
there.
a good job.
I know I have. And now I feel like, what am I going to do?
Now I can just live my life happily.
But what am I going to do when they're all gone? I'm going to have to get a new fella with fresh ones.
You know, if that's why you fucking dump me, it's a god, right? I want to fucking ruin your life.
What would you do?
I'd pay for that fella to get the best facial every day.
That's the shittest.
I'd make sure. I know. I would get rid of his blackheads.
I can't. I'm so.
I'd do whatever it took to get rid of his blackheads. I'd pay for growth for him.
That's the shittest payback ever.
All right, I'd kill him. And
get him a facial
I'd
to
cut
kill
his
him.
nose off and just send you this blackhead and say, "Pop them now."
I'd
You
be down
fucking
with
slag.
that though. I'm not gonna lie. I'd be happy with that. If someone could have just cut your nose off and just let me have it, and it just kept growing, they kept growing back, I'd be so happy with that. Do you know there's things you can buy?
Like Play-Doh. When you press them and it squeezes out.
Well, it's not Play-Doh. It's actually pimples, like on a sheet.
It's pathetic.
It's so weird. It's like it's such a Chinese like AliExpress thing. Alibaba sells it. What's the matter?
Neighbours asking me if I've got anything to help him sleep. He's having a bad time. And he's up, he's left. I can't believe you, you know.
Nope. I do like a sleeping tablet, I'm not gonna lie.
I got some.
It's my only vice, you know.
No, it's not. No, it's not. You know what your only vice is?
What?
Fucking robbing things. You thieving twat.
No, it
You
fell in my bag.
thieving brummy pikey bastard. Honest to God, mate. I've never known like I fucking every time she goes home and I ring her and she's literally covered it. She's got all my clothes on and I'm like, "Where's my stuff?" She just takes all my drugs. It's fucking not good.
What drugs?
You took me proper CBD oil, which I was using. You just took it.
No.
And you don't ask because you know I'll say no. You took me zoppies.
You lost that in the car. and you found it.
And
so
I
you wasn't using it.
I was using it.
You
Why was it
wasn't
on the
though,
top?
'cause
of
you
my
lost it.
Why was it on the top of my bathroom cabinet then? As I was using it.
Because I put it on there, you
No,
dickhead.
you didn't. That's a lie.
Oh,
That's a lie.
I did.
That's a lie. I know I put it there because I was using
Oh.
it. And you come up and then you started using it and then you fucking... And I was
put it
like,
there.
you can have one. And then you took it home because you're a thieving twat.
See, Dad said she shared them out, see.
I know she did,
wasn't-
Ronnie.
I'm
You
not
all had them.
selfish.
You all owe me some
I'm
fucking
the Robin
zoppies.
Hood.
And she
of
told
the
her dad
drug world.
that, oh yeah, Paul, give me them because she's a fucking liar. You've raised a liar, Ronnie. A liar and a thief.
Fucking heavy that.
This is where Gracie gets it from.
Don't.
Yeah, I went there.
I am not a liar.
Yes,
and
you
I
are.
am not a
Yes,
thief.
you are. You're a liar and
I am
a
an
thief.
accidental thief.
How is it an accident?
And I'm definitely
No, what
not
she's
a
trying
liar.
to say. Oh, they fell into me bag
They did.
when you pushed them.
We're talking about sleeping tablets here.
Yeah.
But do you know what? Right.
I've not had a good sleep.
I think I've got one.
If it's a Dave, then anybody needs something.
That Dave.
That Dave.
That one.
That one's not called
Oh.
Dave.
Which one? Is this the front of the house? That was Dave, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I've got to find it though. It's in that skip of a bag that I've got.
Right.
If I can't find it, then
Well, it's not.
I will try. We've missed loads of comments here.
Yeah. Let's check in on the chat, guys. Hello, everyone.
Love you guys. Saw a TikTok clip and now I'm addicted to this podcast. Ah, do we
Thank
put
you.
any more on? Oh shit! Do we put any more on? TikTok?
You know what? I haven't been going on TikTok.
Ah.
It done me, I think, because they kept getting like took off for nothing. And it pissed me off.
Why?
Don't know, just TikTok shit, innit?
Hello,
You
love
can still
you
see them on
guys.
Instagram now.
Christopher Stalker. Hiya, mate. Give me and my missus a little shout out. Haven't seen her in 7 months and we just got married in Gibraltar. Ah. Shout out to you and your missus, Chris. Why haven't you
Shout
seen her?
out to Chris.
Why haven't you seen her, Chris? Where is she? Congratulations, Chris Stalker.
I imagine
Dad
it'd be
says.
locked down, wouldn't it? So maybe she was in Gibraltar and he was here.
Yeah, Liam
Oh,
Leonard
he-
saying, let me sharpen up that beard and fade, Paul. Looking fresh, but I'll show you the full service.
I can't. You know what? I get offered this so much and I just can't cheat on Joe.
Yeah.
I've had the same barber for so long. And I like going there. And I
Does he do your beard?
He does everything, yeah. And I just can't, like, I get it done every 2 weeks. And it's you know what it is? It's, when am I due?
When are you due?
When did we last do a podcast?
Last week, last Thursday.
Oh, yeah. Oh, shit. Maybe I think I should have went today. That's why. Yeah. But I've cheated on him once because he couldn't fit me in and I felt bad about it. He's never let me forget it. He's a good guy, Joe.
He's a good guy. I want his missus to
So
do
shout out
lashes.
Crew Barbers, West Derby.
Where's his
Funny-
missus when I need her, eh? She does my lashes.
Oh, yeah. She's got
She can do my lashes.
Boss couple says James Button. Hello, James.
What a great name.
We
Button.
Harriet. Hello, Hannah. Hello, Daniel. Got some questions from people today. Some good ones, you know.
Are we?
Speaking of Rob Thomas,
Mm.
give us a good one, you know.
Did he?
So,
Come on, Rob.
so I asked earlier on Instagram if anyone had any questions for us. And Rob Thomas came in with the first one. If you had 3 wishes off a genie, right, but
Yeah.
rules are you can't kill anyone. You can't bring anyone back to life. And you can't make people fall in love with you. Not that you would need to, because, you know.
If I had 3 wishes. So it's basically the Aladdin
Yeah, but you can't.
rules.
Aladdin rules, yeah. Didn't know if you'd seen it.
Of course I
I can show you the world.
shining, shimmering.
Wait,
I'm singing a different one.
you were singing the next bit.
The girl bit.
Oh yeah, but you gotta let me do the lad bit first.
Shimmering, splendid.
Tell me,
princess.
No, that's
your one. You should have sung that.
yeah, that's the second bit.
Oh, we're doing like a Peter
You
Andre.
last let
Peter
your
Andre
heart-
and Katie Price done
Oh,
that,
no.
didn't they?
Did they?
Yeah, they released it.
Did they? Oh, that must have been terrible.
That's Katie.
Yeah. So, what would your wishes be?
I wonder what place in the charts that got to.
18.
Do you reckon? Go on, have a look.
Let's Google it.
Please wait, caller.
Katie Price. Right.
This is my hold music.
Peter Andre.
I can
Chat.
show you the world.
Whole New World.
Go on. Any guesses? Any guesses? Quick.
Whole New World without auto-tune.
26th. 26th.
World
You said
chart
18.
position.
26th, I reckon. Go on.
Oh,
Drum roll.
oh. UK top 40 is number 1.
Fuck off.
So let's get into the top. Number 12.
Oh, you was close.
Mm.
Sorry, Katie. I didn't believe in you then.
A whole new world. So, what would you wish to be?
Oh, yeah. Oh, God, that's like... I feel like I'm on, like, the Miss World or something. Or like a...
I would
pageant.
wish for world peace,
World
peace in our world, and freedom for all the people in our world.
Very good. I don't know. That's really hard. I'd be the most annoying wish participant. Like if I had a genie that give me 3 wishes,
you'd be
I'd
there
be
for-
so bad.
fuck
He'd
it.
be like,
You'd die before you made the wish.
I'd rather go back in that fucking lamp than listen to you.
Yeah. You get to about 19, you're like, can I go back to when we started? And he'd be like,
I don't not want it, but what it is, I just don't want it yet. But maybe we'll come back to it. That's what I'd be like. I don't know, because
you can't wish for more
right,
wishes.
I'll tell you what this is like. This is like, you know, when you go through your life and you think, I need that, I want that, I need that, I want that, really want that. And then someone says, what do you want for Christmas? And you're like, don't know.
Oh, you just got everything you need.
Yeah, I just don't, like when someone actually asks me, I just...
Wouldn't you like to have any skills or anything? No.
Yeah, well, maybe one of the one wish would be, I'm nicking this off Jim Quick, is the ability to learn to absorb information. Like, but then that would do your head in, wouldn't
Yeah,
it?
that would do you.
Oh, God, yeah, this is so hard. All right, to learn fast.
Just said that and then said it would do your head in.
No, but I said to absorb information quickly, but
Like the kid out of Suits.
like to learn fast, so I could just like read something like that.
Like the fella out of Suits.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And just be like a master at stuff like after a couple of times of doing it.
Yeah. I'd want that, but with
Then I'd just earn
but like a physical
physical.
like the girl.
Strength.
Did you ever watch Heroes? One of the girl's superpowers was she could watch. If she watched you do something, she had the muscle memory to do it.
Really?
So she learned like fighting dead quick and that.
Yeah.
So she'd see someone do a move and she
That
could just
sounds
do
good.
it.
That sounds good. I'd like that.
Yeah, I'd like that.
Yeah,
That'd
I'd
be cool.
like that. And then if you can learn stuff like that,
I'd want to be
you
able to
can-
fly.
To fly. Yeah, but you just get fucking shot down, wouldn't you?
Why would you?
Because they'd be like, look at that geezer
Alright, I
flying
want to
there.
be bulletproof as well.
You just, do you know what would happen? You'd be taken to a fucking...
You wouldn't, because how are they going to catch you? You can fly.
Yeah, but how fast can you fly? Can't fly faster than a fucking bullet, can you? Can't fly faster than a fucking jet plane. You just
Why not?
floating in the sky.
I wouldn't say I couldn't fly faster than
Well,
a jet
then
plane.
you need to be more specific with your flying
Okay.
wish.
I wish I could fly fast. I wish I was Superman.
No, but then you have to save all the people and all the
You don't.
time.
It's a choice.
Yeah. No, because you'd have to be like, you'd keep seeing things and that, and you'd be like, oh, God, there's a child getting... Yeah, you would.
Oh, yeah, you would, wouldn't you?
And then we'd
Right,
be like, we'll be
Spider-Man.
shagging and that, and then
Spider-Man.
you like got to go and save a fucking burning building, and that. I'd be like, oh, for fuck's
Yeah, that
sake.
would be stressed, that wouldn't it?
So
Everyone's on
annoying.
your shoulders, isn't it?
Yeah, and I'd be like, can't you have a night off? And it's like, you're the only
I can
Superman.
see why you moan now.
Huh?
Better than being a baddie, aren't you?
Yeah. But then, no, you've not got many friends, have you? You don't want to
No, but
be.
you've got henchmen.
You don't want to be a Candice of the world, do
You've
you?
got henchmen, haven't you? Yeah. Maybe Candice has got henchmen.
Fucking don't think so. She's got fucking shit eyebrows. I know that. Hench eyebrows.
So you wouldn't have any wishes. This question, I thought this question would go down a lot easier.
Just the learning thing, I think that would
You'd
be good.
wish to learn.
To learn quick. Like quick.
But apparently Jim Quick can do that for you.
No, because it just takes time, doesn't it? Takes time.
Just that it.
I tried to read his
book. You
book.
just gave the
I got
other
a
2 wishes
quote.
back.
I'd wish that you had 3 wishes. I'd wish that you had 3 wishes.
Then I'd wish
What would you wish for?
that I see like Limitless.
Yeah.
Like the pill. Limitless.
Oh yeah.
I'd want one of them.
A
Not
pill
one.
though.
No, but I'd want that.
And do you know what else
There you
I'd
go.
wish?
And
I'd
you
wish
can
that
see
I
it and you're
wasn't
like,
such a
"Oh,
fucking procrastinating cunt.
But you can actually, that's a shit wish because you can just do
I
that.
can't. I don't want to have to keep explaining myself all the time. I can't. It's something in me and programmed. I can't do it. So I wish for it that I'm not like that anymore. Okay. I wish.
For my favourite dish.
So what else?
To learn Graham said he'd learn a foreign language in a week. Teleportation be better than flying. It wouldn't,
But
Danny.
why a week though?
It wouldn't.
But
Though.
why?
Hang on a minute. I'm going to deal with this
Okay,
teleportation thing because Danny's an idiot.
Go on.
Because if you teleport, then you die. And a copy of you ends up where you're going. So every time you've done it, you'd die. So how's that better than
How
flying?
do you know?
Because I...
How have you just made up
That's how
something that's
teleportation...
made up anyway? How have you
That's
made
how
up
the
a
theory
rule?
of teleportation works.
How?
Google it.
But it's not a thing at the
It is,
moment,
yeah.
or is it?
No,
we
but
don't know.
The theoretical science exists.
Yeah, but science changes, and science is bullshit at the moment
No,
compared
because
to what the aliens
you'd have
use
to
as science.
Break your body down, turn it into data like they do.
No, but
'cause
that's all we know now.
It's exactly how a phone works, or how people are seeing this. The light from this
Yeah,
is going into
I
that
know
camera.
what you're
That's
saying.
translating it into data, sending it down the wire to the internet. That's going into the sky, into satellites and that, and then it's beaming to everyone's house, turning back into light and coming out of the
But you
screen.
limit,
And the sound's doing the same thing.
Yeah, I know.
So that's what your body would have to do.
Right. I know what you're saying, but that's in science what we know now to happen, that we think would happen. But we don't know what what we're capable of, or what science is capable of yet. This is just like a little scratch of what things can do
But
out
what
there.
I'm saying is, you'd still die.
But it's old though, you're saying that,
Yeah, it's
because
not, I'm not.
actually, it's,
You're not coming at me
anything-
with any science. I'm coming at you with science.
but
mate.
science is bullshit.
How is science bullshit?
It's advanced science that you need to think about, not
Yeah, I'm thinking
not the
about
science
advanced
now, because the science
I'm
now
thinking
is
of
shit.
Star Trek science, mate.
Star Trek science, you can teleport
Yeah,
anywhere.
and you die every time you do it. That's what's been proven.
Well, that's old 80s, 70s fucking Star Trek.
You haven't got
shit.
a clue, you.
I have got a clue, because I tell you something, teleportation is actually a thing. What the aliens, the extraterrestrials
No, they
do.
don't.
Yes,
No, they
do.
don't.
Yes,
No,
they
they
do.
don't. No,
Dad,
they don't.
tell him.
Ronnie,
him, Dad.
I haven't got a clue what you're talking about.
Dad watches programs on it every
But they
day.
don't teleport.
He watches
You get
Gaia.
on this-
Has anyone watched Gaia? Because Dad is obsessed with it.
That mad religious channel.
No. Religious channel.
Yeah, guys are like a religious channel, isn't it? Where they do
No.
all them evangelists and that.
No, mate.
Is it?
It's about extraterrestrials.
Oh, is it?
Fucking. And they apparently they use teleportation all the time. So, hi Taylor. Taylor's in.
Oh my God, Taylor, what the fuck are you doing here? You're on a night out, you miserable bastard. Get a grip and get out.
She said I'm winning, by the way.
How is she winning?
Because
No, she's not winning.
You're
She just
talking
talks
about-
shit. She just basically goes, yeah, but think about science in the future and aliens do it,
Yeah.
which is nonsense.
it's not the
How
future.
the fuck is that?
It's actually now. But we just think we just live in this like one like single tunneled world where
Yeah.
we just think that this is everything. But actually, there's fucking shitloads of shit that happens that we don't know about. And teleportation and time travel and everything is all in there. And you're just going, oh, but that doesn't make sense because it means that our bodies there'll be a copy of us and then it'll break down and we'll die.
Time travel can't work either. It can't work.
Not now in our time here, but it already does.
It doesn't.
Because that's how they travel to us.
No,
Because to travel light years, they have to do an element of time travel
they could
somewhere.
warp, couldn't they? So they'd warp space
I love
together.
how you just talk like you know.
No, but that's the prevailing theory on how you do long
You
distance.
can warp.
Space that's what they do. They fold space together. I'm not making this up. This is physics. You're looking at me like I'm an idiot and you're making yourself look stupid.
I can't believe that you don't think that there's a chance of teleportation.
But nobody thinks there's a chance of teleportation.
Nobody in this world, but they do. Apart from Gaia. Because they talk about it.
No, but they can't.
They do.
No, I'm saying
They've seen
you
shit
can,
that you've not seen.
but you would die, and a copy of you would come out the other side.
There is actually 40 planets out there.
40.
That's so random.
Just 40.
Yeah, Dad said there are portals all around the world.
Yeah, but a portal's not the same as teleportation, is it?
How?
Because teleportation, the word teleportation, means that your body gets broken down and sent somewhere else. That's what it means. Like television. It means the light gets broken down and sent somewhere else. Telegram means the data gets broken down and sent somewhere else.
Everyone's saying that you're losing.
How am I losing? I don't understand how I'm losing this when I'm clearly winning.
What did Alex?
Unless the whole
Apparently,
chat's full of fucking
scientists
idiots.
found out that chronic lateness is genetic, and now I've been using that ever since. Oh, that's interesting.
Oh, so now you believe science is fine now, is it?
trying to think.
Science is sound now. Science is fucking spot on, is
I'm
it?
trying to think, right, who's late in my family?
You? It's fucking you.
It's just me.
It's just you. Everyone else is bang on time. But the only time anyone else is late is when they're waiting for you.
Watch cosmetic.
Yeah,
I was going to
Alex
say
says
cosmetic.
time is just a point
disclosure.
in space, and space exists everywhere. So therefore, time is non-linear. I understand that. But what I'm saying,
I'm sorry. I've just interrupted there.
horribly interrupted.
So sorry. Go on, carry on.
No, I can't. No, I've lost my train of thought.
Okay. Sean Carter said, I'm sure I remember Laurie from Plenty of Fish around 10 years ago.
Defo do.
You snooze, you lose, kid.
Hey, man, how fucking bad is that he can remember that? Did he go on a date with
I
him?
made a no. I don't think so, nah. Unless he was the man with the fat hand that waved, went, hello.
Fat on.
And he was about 25 stone. No,
Danny Herbert
his
says,
name wasn't
neither
Sean.
of you are winning because neither of you has a jar of glue. Well, come on, Danny, spit some knowledge.
Neither of you are winning what? Because neither of you has a jar of glue.
Yeah. I don't think Danny's got a jar of glue.
No.
There's 57 different species. How the fuck could you know that, Ronnie? There's no way Gaia knows that and nobody else.
They told.
That's ridiculous, isn't it?
Basically, Gaia is basically interviews, just all interviews, with people that have deal with extraterrestrials on it. So, you know, like ancient
And
aliens.
there's only 57.
You know, I talk about ancient aliens. Well, this is deeper. This is on a deeper level. This is like where they're fucking, yeah, they have dinner with them and that. That's how close they are to the extraterrestrials. And Dad talks about it every day. Howling Laurie on Puff. Like, do you know what? I was on Puff like fucking years ago.
Everyone was on Puff.
Yeah. Oh, do you know
It
what?
baffles me when people still say Puff.
Can I just say, right? I had an excellent profile. Like, the writing in it
When
was
did your Puff profile still on?
fantastic. No, I deleted it. It was fantastic. Like, I reckon I could have took that and sold it to people because people were shit at writing profiles, and my profile was so funny. I'm sorry, but it was. It was very funny, and people never used to believe that my pictures, like I was the person who wrote the profile because how funny it was didn't match my photos.
Sean said no date.
No date with me. Ah, that's
Never
a
mind,
shame.
Sean.
but my missus was happy.
What, that you never got a date? Was your missus there when you were on Plenty of Fish?
So yeah, I had a very, very, very good profile, and yeah, I used to get like a lot of messages, because women do, don't they? I think women get a lot more messages than men on dating sites, because men are hungry. Come Hesky, that thing is hungry. So I used to get a lot of messages, but then because I was because my profile was so funny, right? So you get men that don't read a lot of men don't read profiles, they just look at the tits.
You never have to intimate encounters.
No,
No.
I'm not into that. Never was. Not into that. That's a man thing.
Yeah.
Why? You had intimate encounters?
Never worked for me. The only women who ever wanted intimate encounters were all the pictures were all dinner ladies. Basically. I think that
I used to get a lot of couples message me.
Did you?
Yeah, a lot. I half thought about it once. And then I thought,
discussed this, haven't we?
and I thought, nah.
Well, we've discussed when you nearly had sex with a couple.
No, that was the swingers. Yeah. No, but that was by accident. But I never did do it.
He said you were blonde back then.
Yeah, I was. Fucking hell, this geezer. Do you fucking remember me that long ago?
That's weird, that, yeah.
That's so weird.
He's had some wanks over you, him.
That is so weird. Told you I was, my
Fucking hell,
profile was
Sean.
good.
You're getting blocked.
My profile was good. I was blonde. I was like really blonde. Can't believe that someone's remembered me from Plenty of Fish.
I was there with the Mrs.
so
Laurie,
funny.
only wanted hair.
What?
Oh.
Fucking liar.
Oh, Laurie's been fucking absolutely plating birds on Plenty of Fish.
I haven't. What wine you've got tonight?
We are on the TP.
TP and what's this?
That's going to be shit, that one. You picked the jammy one, haven't you?
Yeah, because it's not. It's the other one, isn't it?
Yeah, but they're all just taste like fucking
It's a
boiled
barefoot
sweets.
one. It's won awards.
Yeah, people who like jammy ones. I don't like jammy ones. Too sweet for me.
Well,
What's that say? Chilled. Enjoy chilled.
Yeah.
What?
Enjoy chilled.
Why? It's red wine.
Hmm?
That's weird, that.
Right. So what other messages have we got then?
Alex said, so what you're saying is that brush is yours from 10 years ago.
What?
Dun, dun, dun. Maybe time travel is real.
What brush?
The brush with the blonde hairs in it.
Oh, God.
Alex doing some fucking callbacks there.
Nah, I don't remember you.
Hello? Is that podcast from 5 years ago? Like how Paul is... Taylor saying I like how Paul is topping himself up. I can't top hair up. If I kept topping hair up when I top myself up, the fucking glass would be overflowing, wouldn't it?
What?
You should make your own wine. We have looked into that, but you can just white label it. But
Oh yeah, we have, haven't we?
we might do a special edition for Crimbo. Give some bottles away
Mm.
for our Christmas Day episode.
Yeah.
Doing a Christmas Day one.
Shall we?
Nah, because all the kids.
All the kids will be in there. Fuck that.
Fucking gotten to get involved. Ben will be like that. Leah will pretending.
Nah, Leah,
Leah-
Ben's
No,
hair's
he'll-
all right lately.
I know. Yeah.
He-
He was fuming that I sent him that goat picture. The alpaca.
Did you send it in? Did you?
Just call me a rat.
Paul sent me a picture of an alpaca and went, "This looks like Ben."
Someone sent it to me, you know,
What? And said it looks like Ben.
because we've been talking about his haircut.
Oh really?
On here. I thought it was dead funny. Leah would be pretending she didn't want to be on it, but then would be just standing there.
Yeah. What other questions did we have then? We've answered the wish one.
Let's have a little look. What other questions we got? Thank you to Rob Thomas for that question. I always forget how to do this. Get off. Yes, leg. Right then. Let's
Taylor's
have a
asking
little
us to
look-see.
come out after the pod.
She's absolutely out of her fucking street. Right, question. See all. What's the most awkward thing that has ever happened to you? We've defo already talked about it, whatever it is. It's probably shitting in the bag for you, defo.
Fucking, yeah. But I mean, no one was there for it to feel awkward, but it was awkward, I suppose.
Yeah.
Awkward situation.
Yeah. Why are you such a
I
sick
can't believe
cunt?
that didn't. I thought that was that episode was going to get a lot more. I was going to get a lot more like shit for that.
Yeah, maybe
Than I
maybe
did.
it's more common than people, you know.
What, shitting in a bag?
Mm. What's the most
If you
annoying?
don't know, go back and watch One Girl, One Bag.
One girl, one bag. What's the most annoying habit you've discovered about each other in lockdown? That she robs all my stuff.
No, you knew that anyway. You
Yeah.
did.
No, not really.
Mm.
She robs me drugs.
You're talking like you've got loads of drugs.
I haven't anymore because you fucking
You
robbed
haven't
them
got
all.
any drugs.
I know.
I don't want your LSD. I don't want your fucking mushrooms.
Good, if that's a start.
And they're not even
It's
your
like- it's
sleeping
like-
tablets. They're fucking Frankie's.
How would
So
one? Let's not disclose the person who gives me drugs. Two.
They're
Someone
not drugs,
gives
they're
them. If
prescribed.
someone gives you something and says they're for you, then they become yours. That's the step you're missing.
okay,
Because I didn't give them to you
I'm
and say
sorry
they're
that
yours.
took
I left them in my
not your
cupboard.
drugs. All right. You never left them in the cupboard. We
Right,
had them
left
when
them
you
on
was
the side.
ill.
Yeah, I was ill, so I had
Yeah.
one.
So they was on
And
the
I said you
side
could
and
have
they
one.
slipped in.
Right, anyway.
I've got a massive bag.
Would you come to Scotland? Definitely, yes. Planning on it. Where's the best place you've been on holiday? I don't feel like you're listening to me. I don't feel like you're zoned in tonight.
What's the best place I've been on a holiday? I really enjoyed Egypt when I went to Egypt. Now, not just like Sharm el Sheikh. I went to Cairo and Luxor, and I went into the Great Pyramid, which they don't let people do
I
anymore.
know, I'm gutted about that. I really want to see that.
Yeah, they don't
That'd
let.
be good.
Yeah. Yeah.
Do you reckon they'll let us in if you got a blue tick?
Don't think so.
Imagine you got in, you're like, you paused mid. Is there anything you love more than a glass of wine and a turtleneck? It's a weird question.
That's a very weird question.
Although I do like a glass of wine and a turtleneck.
In Rome.
In row. And also on Valentine's Day on this podcast.
Oh yeah, you did, yeah.
Is the missionary position just guys twerking? No, twerking's different, isn't it?
Is the missionary position? Is the missionary position only guys twerking?
Because the bums are going.
That's a stupid question.
It's a stupid question. What did you expect?
Well, you got loads.
You ever
there.
look to get fans on and ask questions on your podcast? Could do. It's hard.
'Cause you
There's a lot
don't-
of tech. We I just don't understand how to make that
Yeah,
work.
but some people aren't a full shilling.
I know, and this is because we were going to do I had planned to do a phone in, hadn't I?
Yeah.
But then when we tried to figure it out, it was just chaos, and people are going to either phone up and go her and not say anything.
Or just shit themselves.
Yeah,
Or
it's like when people
be
come on
weird.
your live. Very rarely good, isn't it?
Yeah.
Except for
Apart
that
from
kid,
that
the
kid
rapper
who done
kid.
the rapper kid.
Shout
Yeah.
out LW097. He's belter.
Lewis, weren't it? His name.
Who's the most underrated comedian on the circuit right now? Me. No, don't know actually.
Me.
Underrated comedian. Rob's a shout.
I think Danny McLaughlin.
Danny McLaughlin as well. There's loads of most. Yeah.
Mm.
Anyone?
He's underrated.
Yeah. Phil's underrated.
Yeah.
Don't know. I don't know. Loads. There's loads. Fucking hell.
Laura, you really need to stop.
Sanderson's back. Can I FaceTime? No.
Who? Oh, is that the mad one?
Yeah. He's getting blocked.
Hello, Andrew.
Sorry, you seem like a nice kid, but you are too much. I swear to God, he's more high maintenance than this whole relationship.
I should fucking think so.
No,
Cheeky.
but that's not good, is it?
Not the same. Not the same.
Not a question, more of a thanks. Thanks for the great content. Been keeping me going. Great recently. Cheers, guys. Thanks, Jay Curran. And then he said, did Laurie arrange the bottles in Tesco to say cock womble?
Cock wobble.
Cock wobble. Oh yeah, he thought it said cock womble.
No, cock wobble.
Cock wobble.
Did I? Oh my God, I thought I fucking lost my purse right in Tesco. I had a full-on breakdown. Oh God, I had like 400 quid in my purse in cash because everyone's just paid me in cash recently. And I literally had a breakdown, didn't I? Come out of there because I was on the self-serve and like I was on the phone to Paul and I had bags and I was faffing and people were waiting. And then I just got into the car and I was just like, where's my purse? And then I drove all the way to the house and then sped in my car like with no seatbelt on, drove all the way back, ran in like a nutjob and went, where's my purse? To the woman. She went, oh, I don't know. And I was like, well, I left it on here. And she was like, oh, no. And I was like, oh, my God, I was fuming. And I got in the car, emptied all the bags out, fucking like a nut job. And I just, and you just had a shit day and you're just like, oh, God, that just topped it off.
It's all right, we'll sort it out. And I was like, oh, no.
And then I cried. I can't remember the last time I cried. I don't cry very often. And I cried. Because I just thought, not because I lost, because I just thought, I've got to cancel all them cards now.
Yeah, that's a pain in the
ass. Fucking pain in the
ass.
ass.
All your online payments,
but got home, took the bags out, and it would fall down the side of the door.
I said this to her though. I was like,
So
it'll turn up, and she was like, it won't turn up. It's gone. The scruffy bitch behind me probably robbed it. Fucking cunt.
I called her a cunt. I'm so sorry.
She looked like a wrong one as well.
I did. I was so upset.
Poor woman.
Yeah. I'm said sorry now.
Yeah.
I said sorry. Put it out there. But yeah, I was just... do you know what's weird as well? When I was upset in the car before I found it, I looked at the clock and it was 11:11, and I thought, I bet you I'm going to find that fucking purse now.
I know it was 1:11 now.
I thought, I bet you I'm going to find that purse now. Because I looked and it was 11:11, and then I found it. Thought someone was going, not bad.
Do you reckon, you know the way people say, like, if you see 11:11 and it, like, means good luck? Do you reckon nobody had good luck before clocks were made?
It's not good luck. It means...
Isn't that like angels or something?
Yeah, they're like, protecting you.
Yeah, but did they not... What were them angels doing before
it's their
clocks were made?
presence. They're around you, apparently.
What were them angels doing before clocks were made?
Sundial, and it's hanging around on sundials,
what were they doing
aren't
before
they? Waiting
sundials?
for the 11s, huh?
What were they doing before sundials? And there can't have been 11. There wasn't two hands on a sundial, so there can't have been 11:11. Can't have been. There wasn't two suns casting two different shadows.
To be honest, I don't believe in angels. I just believe in like energy.
11:11 energy.
ETs. I think angels are actually ETs.
You think everything's ETs?
I do, because they are. It is.
What? So are you an alien?
Huh?
Am I an alien?
Well, yeah, we are technically, aren't we?
So everyone's an alien?
Not to this
But
planet.
if everyone's an alien, doesn't that mean no one's an alien?
I'm an alien. I'm a legal alien. I'm an Englishman in New York. I didn't. That's my answer.
I feel like your brain just stopped then, and you just went, I recognise the phrase. I'm just gonna sing.
You know when you know when someone says a line from a song and you can't say anything else, but you have to sing the line from the song. Like my brain just went, sing the line, sing the fucking line.
Oh my god.
But I do think everything's just related to alien religion.
I know you've brought it up.
Religion.
I mean, I'm not saying it doesn't. I'm open to it.
I just find it fascinating. Dad's on a whole different level to me, though. He's like deep. He's balls deep in ET shit, like stuff that you can't even fathom.
I think you got to take all that Gaia stuff with a pinch of salt. I'm not saying it's not true, but you can't think it is true.
Like these men are talking on the interviews like it's just, and it's weird because you're looking at them for some kind of clue that they're lying, right?
Yeah, but
And they're just talking about stuff like it's matter of fact. It's weird.
yeah, but it's like mentally ill people, innit? Do you think?
Yeah, you think
don't
that.
they're
Yeah,
mentally
well,
ill?
I would think that. Honestly, I would think that. But these are like government people.
Yeah, but you don't know that.
I know, yeah, but they're just like, I don't know, they're very convincing.
Very biased, aren't they?
They're very convincing.
It's like when you watch like vegan documentaries on Netflix and you want to be a vegan for 2 days and then you Google it and you're like, oh no, hang on, none of that makes any sense, really. It all gets debunked in like 2 seconds. And you go, oh, fair enough.
What, being a vegan?
I can start eating sausages again.
Sorry, but I need to stretch my eye.
Yeah, it's like alien stuff's the same. Don't know what it is.
It's all right now.
Extra movement because you haven't got the eyelashes weighing it down.
I swear to
Tiring them
God.
all.
Like they're having spasms and that. Perhaps the aliens pinched your purse and hid it. I reckon so. I reckon they were playing a game.
Nah.
Do you know what? Right. This is the level of despair that I got to. This is my a little glimpse into my mind at this moment, right? So I thought I've lost my purse. I'm very upset, right? Do you know what it was? I just felt stupid because that's something that I would do when I was like 16. Do you know what I mean? I used to do that a lot. Things like that, stupid things like that all the time. Honestly, I couldn't get through a week without doing something like that, leaving my keys somewhere, leaving my phone. I don't know how many phones I went through in a fucking year. Do you know what I mean? When I was younger. So I just thought, oh, I can't believe I'm 36 and I've just fucking left my purse with £400 in cash in, all my cards sitting on the freaking thing. And I was thinking about that woman that potentially could have took it. And I was gypsy fucking cursing her in my head.
Oh, imagine that gypsy curse works. That poor woman's getting gypsy curse.
I've took it back now.
Have you though? I
Yeah,
don't feel like you've
swear
actually
I
said
have.
that.
I said
Take
no.
it back now.
I have. I've said it on camera. I'll take the gypsy curse back. Okay. But
I do. I'm bad for that though.
Oh yeah.
I'm bad.
Gypsy cursing.
No,
people.
I can't gypsy
Can't
curse
gypsy
people.
curse.
No, I'm bad for fucking just forgetting everything and leaving everything.
Yeah. And I really like, you know, when I do it, if I ever do it now, because it doesn't happen as often as it used to. But when it does, I get really fucking angry with myself. Like I could punch myself in the face. That's how angry I
I'll
get.
tell you about the time when I was flying, going on holiday, and I'd done a show in Newcastle, and I was flying from Newcastle to meet my mum,
No.
my stepdad, my ex, and the kids in Lanzarote. They were all flying from Liverpool, and I was flying from Newcastle, and I decided that it would be a great idea to stay up on the air all night till 3 o'clock. My flight was at 7. And straight, Callow and Paul Blair were staying in Newcastle, so I'd left my suitcase in the room. So I went back.
Oh, I think you have
got the
told me,
suitcase,
yeah.
went to the airport. Got to the airport, realised I'd left my fucking passport in the room. Had to get the Uber driver to take me back. Managed to find it. Got the Uber driver to take me back to the airport in time. Got into the thing, checked in, and realised I'd left my wallet in the fucking Uber. And he charged me £100 to bring it back.
Oh my God.
Fucking fuming with
That's
myself.
such a
I'd bought
thing
it,
to do.
I'd ordered the brekkie as well, and I was like,
Oh my
I had no
God.
money to pay for it. Gutted. It's like, yeah, knobhead. That's what you get for
Did you
fucking-
offer to tell jokes for free brekkie?
Nah. I was not in a position to be telling jokes. I was very angry. Very angry. I ate the brekkie though and pretended I didn't know before.
Oh God.
Stop. I ate the brekkie and was like, oh no, I've lost my wallet.
Oh God.
Nearly ended up working in the kitchen.
When I there's so many, honestly, there's so many things, stupid things like that I've done in my life. And I just used to think that I was the only person that used to do stupid shit like that. People used to be like, oh, here we go. Do you know what I mean? Like, I was known for it. Not just like really lackadaisy stuff.
Yeah, it's because you've got a busy mind. You've got a creative mind.
Yeah, that's what it is.
I'm like that. I'm very easily distracted. Like I
Yeah.
forget things. Like I fucking at least twice a week. I forget to take the kids dinners in, and I have to drive home and get them in there.
Like for instance, like I went to Thailand. Like, this is not even that long ago, but when I went to Thailand when I was 30, I went on my own, right? And I went there on my own. Had everything ran smoothly. I didn't forget anything. I didn't lose anything. I didn't get attacked. Nothing happened, right? Everything was fantastic. Everything ran smoothly. Got to the end of the holiday. I was on the way to the airport and I thought, fucking hell, I can't believe how smooth this has gone. And I'm so, I had nobody with me. Had a fantastic time. You know, everything went great. Actually thinking in my head on the way to the airport, everything's gone great. Fucking smashed it. Got to the airport, went to the check-in desk, and they went, "You've booked a flight that's going to a different." Because you have to do a layover in Thailand. If you're going to Thailand or flying back from Thailand, you have to do a stop off in between. So my one was Russia, so Moscow. Right, because that was the cheapest. I thought I'd get the cheapest flight. It's only like fucking 250 quid, and you had to stop off in Russia, in Moscow. But I'd got a flight where the flight when I came back, I had to change. So when I got off in Moscow, I had to go to a different airport in Moscow to get my flight home. And as an English citizen, you need a visa to come out of the airport to go to another airport. So I couldn't go home. I couldn't get the flight home. And she went, "Oh no, do you have a visa?" And I went, "No." And they was like, "Well, this flight, you have to change airports in Moscow." And I was like, and I had to buy another flight. But it was a nicer one because it was Emirates and stopped off in Dubai. It was lovely, a very different experience.
Yeah,
because the the plane ride from England to Thailand on a Russian airline, I was next to two guys called Sergey and Sergey, both called Sergey. Right?
Adam Rose joke.
Huh? It's what?
Like Adam Rose joke.
What's Adam Rose joke?
Well, his neighbours are called Sergey and Sergey.
Fuck off. Literally sat next to
And you know what the mad
guys.
thing is, right? Because he made that up, obviously.
Yeah.
And I was like, that's ridiculous. Why are you calling him Sergey and Sergey? He's like, it's funny, innit? Wait, but it's just ridiculous, isn't it?
No, honestly, I
You know,
swear
that's mad,
I've
innit?
never heard that joke. I swear to God, I've never heard Adam's joke. And I sat next to two. I can't believe that. That's so weird. I sat next to two guys called Sergey and Sergey, and Russian people, I thought, were quite bland, right? But turns out Sergey and Sergey were very fun, right? And they was knocking back the vodka like I've never seen.
Vodka.
And I was teaching them swear words in English, and they were teaching me swear words in Russian. And I told them to call their mum a cunt. I said, "Your mother, you call her a cunt." And he was like, they were going, "Cunt, cunt, cunt" on the plane. And everyone was just like, but I was the only English person on the plane. Weird.
Yeah, because no one wants to fly through Russia.
Yeah. I was there. Well, I learned that. Yeah. Well, and they,
you got there.
and they serve you Russian food, which was awful.
Borscht.
It was fucking
Spuds,
awful.
potatoes and spinach. Yeah.
Borscht. Awful. It's terrible. It's the worst. The worst food. And also, they played Russian telly on the telly, and there was no radio. It was just shit. So I learnt my lesson there. If you're flying long distance, don't go with the cheaper option because you get. Well, to be honest, Sergey and Sergey were sound, but no, it was so terribly boring.
Sounds boring.
Yeah. But my Emirates flight was lovely. I had a menu. I had a menu to choose from, and I wasn't even in first class. It was standard, and you have a menu. You choose, and they give you a little complimentary drink, and you get all the films and stuff. I had a lovely seat. I made a lovely little friend behind me.
You like making friends on planes, don't you?
I do. I like making friends wherever I go. Danny said he's going to San Diego
Is that Danny
tomorrow.
Hayes? My mate Danny Hayes. Is that Danny, Scouse Danny who lives in Texas? If it is, hi Danny. He's a good guy, Danny, you know. He's an actor. He did stand-up. Proper nice guy. And he moved to Texas to be with his lovely wife now, and he got a little baba.
Dad's talking about it. I've set him off.
Area 51.
Listen to Emery Smith. What a name.
Do you know what Area 51 does me, Eden? Because if right. Let's say Roswell happened and that, and it was all in Area 51, and everyone's like, "Oh no, it's all in Area 51." If it was in Area 51, as soon as that happened, they'd have moved it to Area 52, wouldn't they? Or Area 50. It'd be Area fucking 76 by now. There's no way all that shit's still in Area 51. Area 51's a fucking tourist attraction. There's no way to keep them fucking spaceships there. That would be stupid, wouldn't it?
I reckon.
Like stupid. It's like keeping spaceships in fucking Disney
I can't remember
World.
if I spoke about this on the earlier podcast, but I reckon that they have aliens work there. Because,
what? Like Star Trek?
Because, right, so, Area 51, yeah, you don't see anyone come in or out, yeah?
How do you know?
Because you don't.
You haven't sat there.
Googled it. You don't see people coming in or out of there. You fucking don't. You don't. You don't see anyone come in. All you see is the guards that are around there.
Yeah, but
right?
where do they go? They just stand there forever.
No, but I reckon they don't know what goes on because they have to just stay in and piss outside. Yeah.
That's they don't. You're being daft.
They have to shit in a bag.
No, they don't.
No, they do.
No, they don't. That's
right, anyway.
stupid.
So I'm thinking, right, no, listen to what I'm going to say.
Yeah.
Right. So, in an establishment like that, yeah, you have to have someone who works in the restaurant to feed them all because they can't pop the shop, can they?
Yeah, like a chef, a cook.
Yeah. They need someone to clean the toilets.
Cleaner.
Yeah. But this is high-level security. So you're telling me that Sharon, yeah, who cleans the toilets, ain't going to blab her mouth?
No.
They need to have
army people doing it?
Still, army people are just normal people.
No, because they've got like fucking... They have to sign like the official secret act or whatever. So they just get... They end up in prison for the rest of life if they told anyone.
No.
They would?
No.
They would?
Aliens do it. Aliens work there.
So you're saying at a secret government base to study aliens, they've got aliens working there?
Yeah, I reckon aliens...
How does that make sense?
I reckon
how does that make any sense at all?
I reckon
Explain to me how that makes sense.
It's run by aliens.
Yeah, but how though? Why would aliens be studying aliens? What would it be for if it was run by aliens?
Because they watch us, and I reckon
so it's to study
to do
us.
With them. I reckon we work closely with them, but not we, or me and you, but like people who are like, you know, high-level government people that would know about it. But you don't get normal people work there, like just normal people who, like in the army and that, going to clean the area. I'm just off to clean Area 51's toilets. No.
How do you know?
There needs to be like an admin person. There needs to be like
people.
Army
do admin.
Yeah, but they're just you can't tell me they just have normal army people working, doing the normal shit jobs.
Why not?
It's gotta be run. They must live. People have got to live there, and they're islands.
Yeah, it's like a base in it, but they just get stationed there, wouldn't they?
No, you never see anyone leave.
You don't know that you've made that up. You've made that up.
I haven't.
You have.
I haven't.
You have.
Yeah. Underground rail links. See, but you can never fucking see anybody.
There you go. So they do come in and out.
No, you can never see anyone.
Yeah, but it doesn't mean they don't come in and out.
Why?
So they can't like identify you.
Exactly why? Because you're a fucking alien. That's why.
If you're an alien, why are you getting out? Where are you going? Fucking have a little weekend in New York.
They walk among us, Paul.
So they just look like us. They don't look like little grey,
you never know,
dudes with big eyes.
No, some of them do. Dad'll tell you. Ask him. Go on, argue with me, Dad.
I will do. He's fucking stupid as well. You're both wrong. I'm not. The thing is, right, I'm open to it being right. But you can't watch Gaia and say that you know it's right. You can't, because it's ridiculous to say that.
I'm not saying I know Gaia's right.
But that's
talking
the
about
only
Area
place you're
51.
getting your information from. That and fucking ancient aliens.
This is my own theory.
So you've just made this up?
My own theory on dinosaurs as well, right, is that...
This is why I can't get
dinosaurs, right? I mean, I have spoke about this, but I don't know whether people have seen it, but dinosaurs, there's still reptiles on this planet, yeah. Yeah. So why? So it's a bit like coincidental how the things that are on the top of the food chain got wiped out and not a crocodile.
No, it's not.
It is though, isn't it? Because if
a crocodile would
it was
be
selective,
on the top of the food
it was
chain from us then.
selective. No, it was selective.
No, but
So a T-Rex and that got wiped out.
you know there was no overlap between dinosaurs and humans.
What?
So we didn't exist when
I know.
So when dinosaurs became extinct, we didn't exist.
I
so
know that.
Alligators or crocodiles, the things that you're saying still exist, would still have been top of the food chain because we were like shrews.
Right. You're missing the point here.
I'm not missing the point.
You're going off topic. What I'm saying is that it's not a big meteor that killed the fucking... It was selective killing of the...
But why did they kill the dinosaurs and not the alligators?
What happened was, right, there was experimenting with life and then someone fucked up in HR on the alien fucking space office, right? And someone made a fucking massive, gigantic fucking T-Rex and then someone's gone, oh, Dave's fucked up there. We need to get rid of a few of them. Right, so they kept a T-Rex. They kept a crocodile.
What about the theory?
They kept an elephant.
What about the theory that they've just evolved into birds?
No.
Why not?
No.
Why not? No. That's what Sam Neill and Jurassic Park think.
So what I'm saying is that the T-Rexes got wiped out. Yeah. So I thought of this theory years ago, and I spoke about it in my shop with my client on the bed, and she thought I was mental, right? And I spoke about it, and I was like, isn't it funny how there's still reptilians around, but it's only people, they're not a threat to us. Do you know what I mean? If we had a big massive T-Rex still fucking jumping around the world, then we'd all be fucking dead, wouldn't we?
No, we'd kill a T-Rex now.
Because the ETs thought, fuck me, we need to get rid of these fucking big massive fuckers because they're going to fuck us up.
We'd smash a T-Rex now.
Oh my God. You don't.
We would.
How?
If there was like...
If
there was 1,000 T-Rexes in us, we'd smash them T-Rexes.
Are you mad?
In a war. We'd shoot them.
Imagine loads of fucking T-Rexes running
We'd
around.
took like fucking elephants and lions and shit down.
Are you
We'd
mad?
take a T-Rex down.
Do you know how big a T-Rex was?
Yeah, we'd smash that. It's only got
Oh
us.
my
We'd
God.
off balance and then we
You
just
are
fucking smash one of his
mental,
legs down.
You're mental. You don't know what you're
Humans
talking
are clever, man.
You
We
think
throw
you know
spears at it
everything?
and that. You think you know everything?
No, I'm just telling you. That's my theory. That's my theory. And I
But
think
what's
it's a
your
pretty
theory
good
based
Anyway,
on?
so that was my own theory, not based on any like anything I've watched.
Facts or...
Anything. Yeah, nothing. Just my own theory. Because why can't I have a scientific theory, right?
It's not a scientific theory.
No, because
you've got to be like based on
right.
something.
So you
can't
when-
just guess. All right, my scientific theory is that unicorns exist.
No.
Yeah, that's exactly what you're saying.
What I'm saying is, you know how like you get these like philosophers and scientists that have theories and they're famous for their theories. Why can't I be
Because they
famous for
fucking
my
actually
theory?
put some research and there's like something to base it on. They have a good argument for it.
I've
You
got
can't
a
just
good
go, I
argument
think
for
this,
it.
and I go, why? And you go, because I think it.
Yeah, but that's what they used to do.
No, it's not.
Yeah, they did
No,
because
it's
they
not.
didn't fucking
No,
have a
it's
clue.
not.
Like all the scientists back then didn't have a fucking clue about nothing, right? So they just used to make theories up.
No,
like
because what
based
they do,
on guesses.
what they do is they come up with a hypothesis, don't they? And then they test it, and then they see if it kind of makes sense. And then once you put that out there, the beauty of science is that someone goes, all right, I'm going to test that and try and disprove it. And that's what constantly happens. And then people disprove it and people disprove it. So there's never scientific fact. It doesn't exist.
Well, anyway, all I'm saying is that I thought that, and then what happened was I was sitting watching Gaia with Dad, and he was like Pablo, and they literally spoke about exactly the same thing as what I got recorded saying in my own salon years ago, like 3 years ago, and Gaia was saying it.
Maybe that's just like word of mouth. And someone's gone, we've
Do
run
you
out.
reckon it's from me?
Well, maybe Gaia's gone, we've
reckon.
run out of
I
fucking
reckon.
mental things to say this week.
I reckon. Imagine.
Hey, do you know how there's no reptiles left? But there's still reptiles in there.
There is reptiles.
I know.
Yeah. So you're talking shit now.
Yeah,
You're
but-
trying to make me look stupid.
Well,
I'm
all
not.
right, no, there's no dinosaurs left, but there's reptiles. But there is. That doesn't
Yeah.
make any sense.
It was selective. That's what I'm saying.
But why?
We was genetically.
Yeah, but
messed
that
with.
wasn't at the same time, was it?
No, I'm not saying it was. I'm saying, but everything was prepared for us to be made. So everything was like made sure it was all ready for us. That there was no killing machines.
So they did
On
that
the
like
planet.
whatever it was, like 600
For us.
fucking thousand years
For us,
earlier,
yeah.
and then just left the planet like sound.
No, they're not left.
Leave the alligators
They're
in
not-
there,
Yeah.
and then we're like, yeah. If
We'll
they were gonna
keep
do
an
that,
alligator
why didn't they just fucking take the lions and shit out
because lions
and
aren't.
saber-toothed tigers
'Cause
and that?
lions aren't top of the food chain, are they?
They were at that point.
But they wasn't. If you think about it on a whole, the T-Rex is the daddy, innit? T-Rex, the raptors and stuff like that, they're fucking fat
Yeah,
motherfuckers.
but like what I'm saying is, once you took them out of the equation, when they've plunked us down here in your theory, why didn't they then get rid of the fucking saber-toothed tigers and that? That was still fucking yamming us.
Well, they weren't yamming us, were they? 'Cause
Yeah.
we weren't there. Yeah, but we had to learn to hunt and to kill, and that's how we developed and evolved from them.
Yeah, but we could have learned to hunt and to kill fucking deer that weren't trying to yam
We
us.
couldn't just be like have no challenge. We had to have some challenge. But a T-Rex, we had no. If you imagine, right, a T-Rex against cavemen, we would have never been born. We'd
Yeah,
never been. We'd have never
I reckon
progressed.
they took it down, you know.
No, how with no guns and that.
Ropes
That
and
back
that round
then.
the legs like a
Fuck,
fucking
what
like a Star
ropes?
Trek 8.
Didn't have
We've made
fucking
ropes. We've
What,
made
with
ropes out of
fucking
vines.
reeds?
Out of vines, yeah.
Fuck, what to a T-Rex?
Out of vines, yeah.
You talk
We'd
shit.
have made
You.
ropes out of vines.
You'd have been dead in
and
a
we'd have
second.
fucking- one
You'd
of
have
us would have been like,
dead.
hey, hello, and he'd have like distracted it and that. And then the other one would have like,
You'd have
as he's
been-
distracted, he's gone with his little, he's doing, and he goes, round, and then he'd gone fucking round his legs, and he'd go, what the fuck? And he'd have seen him over there, and he'd be like, you cheeky bastard, and he'd be like, and then he'd have fell over, and then he'd be like, stab,
All I've
stab,
seen
loads
was,
of spears and that. Yeah.
do that again. That's you in the morning, that's after a heavy night. Your jaw swinging and that. Message retracted, Steve.
Raptors were only the size of chickens in reality. Ooh.
That
That's
again.
interesting, isn't it?
Raptors were
Only the size of chickens. I heard that, and they made
Who
them
said
bigger
that?
for Jurassic Park because it wasn't more interesting.
Raptors, were they? All right. Well, what about T-Rexes?
They were only the size of dogs.
That's not true because there's bones in the museum.
Nah, they've all been made like for
They're
theatre.
not.
Yeah,
Why are you lying now? You just look
the
stupid.
size of a big dog.
You
Do
look
you?
stupid.
Rottweiler.
You look stupid. Do you reckon they'll have bones of like humans in the future? In like,
Yeah, they've got them in the museum already. That's what I always think. Like, there's
I'd like to.
if
be
you go to the Whale
positioned like a
Museum in
T-Rex.
Liverpool, there's a human skeleton in the Whale Museum, a real one,
Yeah.
and they don't know who it is.
Oh yeah.
You know, like, it's like an ancient, like a caveman skeleton,
Mm.
and you think like that you could. I'd love that to be me. I'd love to end up like that.
Mm.
Just my skeleton in a museum forever. I think that'd be the perfect end for me.
But no one would know who you was.
Yeah, but I wouldn't know. I wouldn't give a fuck because I'd still be entertaining people.
But it's fucking stupid because
With me Seville,
you'd be dead.
With me Seville teeth in.
and you'd be sat there in spirit on top of your skeleton going, "Hiya, mate. What do you do? Oh fuck, they can't hear me."
No, I just wouldn't. No, because you'll stay with your
You
skeleton.
would.
You spend it.
When
I'd be off in the cosmos.
It's Paul
mate.
Smith.
I'd
It's
be off
Paul
in the
Smith.
cosmos. I'd probably be like, I'd just be off dancing around with the fucking rainbow
You'd be
snake.
like, it's Paul Smith. No, not the designer, the comedian.
No, not the boxer. No, the comedian. No,
The other
The other
one.
the Scouse one. The one on Facebook. No, Facebook.
And then I'd come in like that and go, "Ooh, and I'm his missus."
Like, stop getting involved.
Because one of your rib bones was mine and they've mistaken it for yours. So my spirit would be there, yeah. So we'd be sat there behind a glass box together.
How the fuck would you mistake
Imagine
your
that.
rib bones for my rib bones?
Imagine us sitting in spirit together. You'd be like, fuck off, woman.
Someone said maybe it's you, Paul, now reincarnated into Paul Descouser. Reincarnation doesn't work. We've had this. Yeah, and if anyone can explain this to me, I'd love to believe in reincarnation. I like the idea of it. But it doesn't work mathematically because there's more people than there was. There's 7 billion people now, and 100 years ago there was only 1 billion people. Where's the other 6 billion people come from? There's more people now than have ever lived, ever. Put together,
I'm just
cumulatively.
tell you something, right? Reincarnation is energy. Energy is endless, right? Energy comes from anywhere.
If that makes sense, then you don't get reincarnated. Like you
No,
just
not
get
me.
put into. Yeah, that's what I mean.
My energy.
Yeah, but your energy is still then you, isn't it?
What?
So if it takes your energy to
My
be you,
physical body is not going to be the same.
no,
It's not gonna
that's
be
not
the
what I
same.
mean. That's not what I mean.
It's my
that's not, I
energy.
understand that, but your
So what
energy.
then?
So so there's one energy to one body, right? We agreed.
No.
Well, how the fuck does that
Because
work then?
energy split, like you split, our souls split, and that's why I found you.
So wait, obviously that's what happens.
Yeah, apparently it splits in half.
But that doesn't make
And
any
then-
sense.
I don't know, that's what fucking
'Cause that
Stacey
does-
said. That's what Stacey said.
Well, Stacey's talking shit.
Stacey on the Success Won't Come Calling podcast, she said that your soul splits in half and then that it goes off.
Yeah, but then that doesn't, because there's that doesn't still keep up with the exponential growth in population.
Well, it does, doesn't it? Because people shag more and then they have more kids.
Yeah, exactly. So everyone has 9 kids.
And
How the
people
fuck?
are
Where
living
the fuck
longer,
have all them
so
souls come
energy's
from?
produced, well, from different planets.
From different planets.
From the universe is full of energy. So
I feel stoned
energy.
off this podcast. We are immortal spiritual beings. Well, if that's the case, why the fuck are we all asked about COVID? If we're immortal, why the fuck are we
Because
all
we're
getting
conscious
double
at
jab?
the moment, that's why. And we're like,
Well,
"Ugh." I'm not getting double jab.
Is your dad double jabbed?
Daddy's, yeah.
Well, why the fuck your ass running? You believe that? You can't
Because-
believe that? You're a fraud.
Well, that doesn't mean that you want to live as long as you can in your physical body.
Why?
Because
that's
because you've got family and that, so you
Yeah,
obviously
but they'll be there.
it's
obviously soon.
consciousness now.
It's like fucking just a blip on the
I
energy scale.
I
innit?
feel stoned. I feel
See, none of it makes any sense really when you start poking at it, does it? Start pulling
Not
the
when I
alpha
talk to
strings.
you, it just fucking sounds like a load of gobbledygook, but I just think you're gobbledygook. That's all linked to the 12 star signs, bollocks. 12. Alex, you can shut your mouth.
I agree, Alex. Fucking.
Shut your fucking mouth there.
I agree with energy. There's something with energy. I believe that there's some kind of
I believe
energy
the
transfer
children
between
are our
humans. I'm
future.
not saying that that's what we are, but I believe that there's something there. You can feel that. But reincarnation, I like the idea of it. I hope it's true, but I just can't see how it works. But then again, I can't see how a lot of things work. I don't know how a telly works and it works. So
Exactly. Shut your mouth.
why are you telling me to shut my mouth? I've just literally said that.
So you can't question teleportation because you don't know, do you? You can't understand it, so
Robert
you think
Smart
that it's
said,
not.
what about that kid who had a mark of how he was killed and took people to his body and identified his killer? That's bollocks, Rob, basically. And unless you've seen it happen, I don't believe it happened.
What was that? What about?
It's one of them things. That's a fucking fantastic story, but it's fucking defo Chinese whippers. I'm not asked, and it never happened. No kid was born with a mark of how he was killed and then took someone to his fucking old body, because it doesn't make sense, does it?
I'm lost. I don't know what.
Because that's like fucking ghosts and shit. It doesn't make any sense at all. Because then, as also, if there's reincarnation, how the fuck is the ghosts? It
Have you
can't
drank
be
that
ghosts.
whole bottle of wine, Paul?
That's all.
Have you been topping me up?
Yeah.
Has he been topping me up?
I filled that glass up
Have
then.
you?
Because if there's ghosts, then you need even more souls, don't you? Because if everyone's a ghost, then they're not going into anyone else's body and making new people. Makes no sense. I want it to make sense. I want to
don't know
believe.
how that you can sit there after your spiritual experiences
Yeah.
and sit there and try and argue about fucking spiritual energy and all that.
I'm
shit.
just trying to understand, but
No,
that
but
what he's
how
just
can
said
you
makes
sit
no sense.
there and argue it when you literally end your show on something that is to do with.
Let's not.
No, I'm not going to ruin it. Don't worry. I'm not
No,
going to spoil
that's
it.
what I've just said. I believe there's something else there. I'm not like I used to be, where I'm like an atheist, and when you're dead, you're dead. But
What then?
reincarnation can't make sense.
You can't sit there and say that because you
Well,
don't fucking know.
all right,
It
okay,
annoys
what I'm
me
saying-
when you say that.
All right, what I'm
It
saying
can't.
What I'm saying is, it doesn't make sense to me right now. Doesn't make any
Exactly.
sense mathematically.
So don't sit there as a matter of fact
Yeah, but
and go,
you're
it
saying
can't
you're
make
doing the other
sense.
thing. You're saying it does make
I'm
sense.
saying that's what I believe and that's what I feel is correct. I'm not saying it is a matter of fact.
I'm saying it. I feel it's not correct.
All right then. You just said it can't happen.
It can't though.
Yep.
You say it is all the time, though, like it's a real
I
thing.
said that is what it just makes sense.
You were going to say it just then.
No, it
you
makes
were.
sense
Yeah, you
to
were.
me.
Yeah, you were.
That makes sense to me.
Well, it doesn't make sense to me.
It's because you don't understand it. Because you're stupid.
Oh, I'm not. Oh, shut up, Taylor. You haven't got a fucking clue what you're talking about.
Yes, it
You'll
does
be
make
fucking getting
sense.
reincarnated in a minute.
It does.
Right. I think it's time for bed. 'Cause I need a fucking.
Why?
I feel like this has been a very.
Oh, 80 sounds what I said, innit? Got 82 in.
Yeah. You know what I had the fucking weird thoughts about the other day, though?
Wow.
You know when you smoke weed? I think I said this to you, but allow me to tell the listeners. You know when you smoke weed? No. Like, I had this thought from doing mushrooms, right? It was when you do mushrooms, it like alters your perception, but you don't really like, it's not what I expected, so you don't really like leave here. It just alters your perception of what you can see. And I think, you know, whenever I smoke weed, I have proper mad weed thoughts. And whenever I think back to them when I'm not stoned, they seem stupid. But whenever I'm stoned, everything just makes loads of sense. And I think it just it moves your perception slightly. And then you can't understand it when you're in this perception. I think it's just like different filters on your brain, and mushrooms is a different one again.
See how I'm talking about this stuff, right?
Yeah.
I just don't, I'm not even stoned or anything, and I've always said this, I don't need to be stoned or fucking on mushies or anything to like
I've just done that.
anything. I
I've
don't need to do it.
But I feel like you do.
I don't. Because I'll talk about it like.
Yeah, but I don't
Deep.
feel like you know what you're talking about until you do it. Do you know what I
Doesn't
mean?
make any sense. Does
No,
it?
you don't know what that perception's like until you experience it. You can't just guess. I mean, you do guess most of your shit. That's how you. That's most of your theories are based
just
upon
for some
complete
reason,
guesswork,
I
but-
just something just gives me a knowledge, and I don't know who it is. And I've had it for a long time, and I don't know. Before we even had fucking ancient alien programs and stuff like that, I've always had this weird knowledge of things, and I don't know why. So I reckon I'm just remembering things from my past. I don't know. I just don't know. It's weird. I just know things without being told or seeing things, like to initiate it to me.
We've killed your dad off. He's gone to bed. Well, this has been a fun podcast.
Did we have any sponsors?
We've done it. Orange
Oh
County
yeah,
CBD.
sorry, yeah. Okay.
Shout out again to the Orange County CBD at orange.county.cbd. Use code JOKER25, that's JKA25 for 25% discount and to support the podcast. If you really want to support us, please do share us about and give us a subscription, and just give us a like and a comment when this goes live on Monday. If you haven't got, I mean, just every Monday, just jump on and give us a little beep and just say yeah. And it helps us with the algorithm and gets us out there to more people. Also, if you want to get in touch, it's wtspaulandlaurie@gmail.com. And that's about it. Anything else to add?
Stephen said on Twitch, get her on X-Files.
Oh yeah, Mulder and Scully would have a great time with her.
Oh, we could be that.
I'd
No.
be a shit Mulder, me.
Would you?
I'd have to be Scully, wouldn't I? I don't believe.
Oh yeah. Little slag.
And the ginger one as well. It makes sense.
What do you think about ghosts and places?
I've just
having
literally
their own
ended the
energies?
podcast. I've ended the podcast.
Oh, sorry. Oh, sorry, Robert.
Sorry, Robert. Go on. What do you think about ghosts and places having their own energies?
Oh, don't get me started. Cause
No, right. I do believe.
Don't, because I lived in a place that was
But
very scary.
I think what people perceive as ghosts, the idea of a
energy.
ghost,
It's
it's energy. Yeah, I
Yeah.
think it's just residual energy, and it's good. And it does. I think things get
Yeah.
negatively and positively charged.
Yeah.
I think people perceive that as ghosts. I
No,
don't think it's.
I agree.
Because the idea of a ghost makes no sense. Because why?
I agree.
If you died and you just end up stuck in a room, fucking opening cupboards, you'd be a fucking gobshite, wouldn't you? Why would you do it? It makes no sense.
Yeah, I agree. No,
And it
I
would
never
have-
used to think that, but
It would have.
now I do.
It would. I just don't think we've got the instruments to measure
But
the energy.
I will
But
say,
there's no way that they wouldn't have. Someone wouldn't have actually had a good video or film or something, or been able to test in scientific settings a ghost if there was actual ghost by now. It would have happened.
just quickly, when I first met you, didn't I?
Yeah.
I lived in a house that was exactly that. Like, I've never felt anything, and I do pick up energies in houses and stuff like that. I'm not like a hippie or anything, but I do just naturally do. Right, call it what you will, I don't know. But in this house, it was weird. It started off like it was like the lights were flickering all the time, and then I just felt it was a gradual thing, so it wasn't just bam straight away. It was kind of tricked you into it. So that over time, it just felt like you walked into my hallway and it just felt like someone was sitting on your chest. That's the only way. It was oppressive. There was an oppressive energy in the house. But as I say, I didn't notice it straight away. And then there was lights flickering all the time. And then what happened is, like, the kids started seeing things. Gracie was talking to things in her room, which was weird because she's a very good sleeper usually. And she was talking to things in her room. And I was thinking, oh, and I was just in the hallway, and the landing was very weird. Do you know what I mean? And in the living room, the light used to flicker. And then my dog ran out of the house and got run over outside. And after that, the lights stopped flickering, which was weird. Not once did they flicker after that. And then the kids started seeing the same things as what I'd seen. So Leah and Ben were saying, Mum, we've seen someone walking across the landing, like a black figure walking across the landing. And I'd seen the same thing, but I never told them. And someone else who came into the house, who was Jack, my brother's friend, came into the house, and it was in the afternoon, and he was in the house, and we both seen the same thing at the same time, walking in the hallway. And it was just the weirdest thing. And it was so bad. Like, I'm not scared easily, you know. I am not scared easily. Like, stuff like that, I'll take to fuck off and that, do you know what I mean? Like, I'm not. But it made me move out of that house. I remember I told you, didn't I? And you must have thought, what a fucking crank. But honestly, it was just like bad things happened in that house. And that's the only thing that I can describe it. I've never felt anything. It wasn't really ghosty. It was just like a dark cloud over it. It was so bad. And I had to say to my landlord, I went, listen, I've got to move out your house because I don't know whether anyone said this to you before, but it's not a bad juju going on here. It was awful. I had rows with the neighbours. It was terrible. Like, it was just bad from start to finish. So many bad things happened. But anyway, so just to share that with you.
So if you live at, what's the address?
I'm not going to tell you.
Yeah.
It's not good. It's on Hatfield Road.
Dodgy electric
Okay.
and a bad case of damp. Right, we're going to go. Thank you to all the people who've tuned in. As I said, give us a little like and subscribe on Monday. You're all beautiful. Have a boss week and a boss weekend. When are we back on? We're back on tomorrow night.
I think so, yeah.
Tomorrow night we're back on, and Saturday as well. So
What time tomorrow?
About the same
Late.
time. Yeah.
Same time.
About the same time tomorrow.
Stay
so
up.
Stay up and watch us. It's always fun, isn't it?
Yeah.
And we'll talk about. We'll try and do less. We can do more alien stuff, but we'll try and do less.
I don't think you want to really, do you?
No. We never get anywhere with it. Love you all.
It's a room divider.
Bye. Mince
Bye.
pie.
Love you. Bye.
Bye. Bye.
Wanna know what's the story? Paul and Laurie tell you what's been going on. How to get E. coli from licking bum. They'll cover conspiracies and aliens. Tell you about pissy floors, popping spots and one bombs. Getting told off for shagging your mum. Combining a scouser and a bird from Birmingham. You can tune in, hear what they have to say. It might be smoking weed, might be some weird role play.